Hi everyone, welcome to the Dancing Oracle with me, Najia. I'm going to do a celebrity reading today. We haven't done one in a while, and it's going to be for Taylor Swift, a general reading for Taylor. So I'm just going to cleanse my cards. I've already kind of shuffled them a little bit, the loud shuffling, the one that's like a like someone shuffling for a poker game. So to cut down on the amount of that, because I know it's awfully loud when I watch the videos. But I'll try to be a little softer, okay? This is some sage. All right. And the bell. Okay. Let me take these off for the time being. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope you're having a good, oh God, just look what fell out. Usually when they say when something falls out of the deck, so there's a twist of fate, a pivotal change. They say usually when you're shuffling and something falls out, it's meant for that person. And she's really working hard, carrying a lot of burdens right now, is what it's saying. Before we even get into the general reading. All right. Now, I don't really know, and I've only ever heard one Taylor Swift song recently. It came up on my playlist. Like I just subscribed to, I can't remember what I subscribed. Oh, it's in my car. I can't think of what it is. Sirius XM. So I recently got some kind of deal and I thought I'd try it out. And I finally heard a Taylor Swift song. I know she's really popular. And I apologize to her fans, but I'm on like a different wavelength with music. I haven't gotten to listen to American popular music in ages. So I'm a Middle Eastern dance teacher. So that's what I listen to. He asked me about Egypt. I'll tell you everything. Um, so I apologize for not knowing because I know our fans will tune in because I will tag this specifically for her. And I do get the impression she's a lovely woman, besides being a very accomplished woman. I know she has very devoted fans, that she promotes a lot of positive energy, and I like to read on positive people. So we'll just see what's in the cards for her. And since this is for entertainment purposes only, and she's not hired me to read or ask me, um, I normally get validation from my clients. I'm going to ask you to please leave a comment and tell me if this general reading makes sense with her life, with what goes on in her life, because I know nothing, just nothing other than she's a singer. I don't even know if she writes her own songs. Let me know about that because I'm curious, but I don't have time for Google. All right. All right, let me just do one more. I'm just gonna get tuned into the cards. I did not mean to do celebrity readings for YouTube, but I did one celebrity reading on my birthday for Keanu Reeves, who also has the same birthday as me. And I was restarting my channel, and I thought, oh, that's a great way to restart my channel. But guess what? Let me just not get Keanu's energy in here. I want Taylor Swift's energy. So let me go back. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. My viewers really enjoyed it. It felt good to do it. So I want to continue doing, you know, honoring some of the requests. She was a popular one. I have my Facebook fans as well. I have friends. I had a friend who suggested a reading on her. So here I go. Here I go. Okay. Instruction. Wow. Oh, wow. So this is not what I expected. All right. Ooh, but that's a nice one. Ooh, that's a good card. Wait a minute, you can't see them. Sorry. I don't have a double camera system. Listen, I'm just trying to get on here. I have a very, very busy life, and I'm determined to do this. So we can't do anything fancy. I don't have any help. Here I am. All right? You gotta love me anyway. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 All right. So this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Pentacles, now it's in reverse to me. I know it's upright to you, but from my perspective, it is in reverse, okay? So the way I see it is that she has a lot of protective inclinations toward either her material possessions or her health. It could be either one, because pentacles have a lot to do with your earthly resources and your power, like the power within you to manifest things. And so there is a concern there about overprotecting that, because it's in reverse. So perhaps there's some threat going on. I'm not sure in regard to you know there's something that's off, is what I'm trying to say. She could also be overspending. There's a lot of, when it's in reverse, there it's already a protective card upright, but when it's in reverse, it has an element of things being a bit off. So it could be like you're either overprotecting it or you're overspending. And then you're realizing, oh my God, I'm overspending and I need to protect my resources. Or there could be a threat to her resources. So, there's a feeling of like, oh, like possessiveness, and it has been keeping her up at night. Her thoughts, her thoughts are really, I don't know if you can see this card. This is a card of worrying and not being able to sleep at night. But luckily for Taylor, it's in reverse. And that means the swords are falling down. And she will soon, because the energy is changing over this issue, that she's starting to let go of the worry. Okay? All right. Let me know what that's all about. I did hear of a celebrity who, just because you're really famous and you have sold out concerts doesn't always mean that you're wealthy, that you have all the money that's there. Now, there was an artist who made millions and millions of dollars in her concert. I can't forget her name. She was African American, I believe, and she found out she was in debt, and she's like, "How am I in debt? I have sold out concerts." I, she had this lavish lifestyle, but her concert costs to run the concerts, to have these beautiful, extravagant shows cost more than the ticket sales. Even though the ticket sales were pretty steep, people don't realize what artists go through to make their art and what it goes on behind the scenes as well as in front of the scenes. There's whole publicity teams, there's all this work behind the scenes, there's a lot of people she has to hire, and then there's the show. So we don't know, do the shows cost more than she takes in? A lot of people don't buy albums anymore. They don't buy CDs. They download music or they share music for free, and then the artist never gets a cut. The artist is producing all this work from the love of their heart, and they're just born to do their art. And people don't realize they're stealing from the artist. When you take songs from them or from your friends, you need to support the artist in some way. So I just thought I'd put that out there because people don't realize what artists go through to make their art. So everything may look sparkly on the outside, but you don't know what she's doing to make that come, um, to uplift her fans. Because obviously, I do get good positive vibes from hearing about Swifties. So I've seen some of that on people talking about her Swifties. So that she's a very positive person. All right. So anyway, that could be going on behind the scenes. She has a feeling of overspending and needing to hold on to her resources. She's got a lot of worry about it. She's starting to let go of some of that worry. In her conscious thoughts, she's thinking about love. And this is like a new beginning. She may be, ooh, could there be a baby? I don't know. Her cup is overflowing with love. This could be a new start within her relationship. Um, or she could have a new relationship, either one. It could also be, it's possible there could be a child. Let me know. But in either case, this is an ace. Aces represent new beginnings. And you see how, what a blessing the dove of peace is right there. It's like sacred. You see the Holy Communion, it's sacred. So, oh, my card fell, sorry. My other card fell. So, and this is like a gift from the heaven. Like this is just overflowing with love. It replenishes itself. It's the kind of love that's reciprocal, and it's always giving out. It's always giving out. She's always able to draw from spirit, right? Because it's coming from spirit, and replenish that cup. It's such a beautiful thing. And that's in her conscious thoughts. Maybe she's thinking about having a baby. I don't know how old she is. Is she? I have no clue. I have no clue. Let me know how old she is, because is she able to still have children? I mean, I I had a friend in her early 30s or mid 30s. I can't remember how old she is, but she's not, definitely under 35. And she had a baby recently, and she was considered a geriatric patient because she was in her early 30s. Okay. So that time window to have a child, it's scant. You can have them later in life. I had my mom's friend, my grandmom's friend actually, had a baby born on the same exact day as me when her mom was like in her 50s. Her mom already had kids in college, thought she had already gone through the change of life, thought that's what was going on, and she was actually pregnant. So miracles happen. Anyway, in the subconscious, there's like a new start about the truth. There's truth, the ultimate truth, and victory. So there's something going on in her subconscious where she wants to have a victory. That's the laurel wreath of victory, the crown. I wonder if there was anything legally going on, because swords can also represent the law as well as the ultimate truth. Well, one thing about this is her subconscious, right? She's a truthful person. She leads her life by truth. All right? Okay. And in the recent past, let me just show you the position. This is all based on, by the way I read cards is enjoyable, not just for Swiftie fans, but Taylor Swift fans, but also to people interested in tarot. Everything I do is based on the meanings of the Celtic cross, but everything is just arranged in this manner so that I can fit them on the table. So, anyway, this is two. So this represents a lot of duality. And in the recent past, oh, she was planning for the future, and she's looking across the seas, thinking about how she has to travel. And the twos symbolize like those first steps you take toward planning for your future. Now, usually with the wands, it's a business venture, right? It's a business venture, okay? But it could also be your passion. So, which brings me to this. Is she planning for a child? Or is she thinking about her life and what she can handle and torn between decision making? And this would have been in the recent past, okay? This or past, just in general, like planning trips, planning her career, thinking how that affects her. She has a lot of intellect knowledge. She's using her knowledge base represented by the red. She's using her intellect represented by the yellow, right? And and then in the near future, this is a little concerning, all right? She has built up a dynasty. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, can I move this over here so you can see? So this is the Ten of Pentacles, and there there is something that she will be dealing with in the future is like the dark side of wealth, and she's dealing with possibility, and maybe that's the worry over here of financial loss, right? I mean, she's built up a lot of success, but in the near future, she is feeling a lack of stability, okay? And there is concern over this. There is a concern over her legacy, something happening with that. And again, I would like to hear if she is having any issues with everything that she has built up, because This is a concerning card for someone that I hear is such a sweetheart. Um, so, all right. So, the card that represents her is death in reversed. Death doesn't necessarily mean death. It means like a death of things changing. Like it means this is a major arcana. This is a big moment in her life. All of these are minor arcanas. These are like her everyday happenings going on. But when we get to a major arcana, we're we're talking about key moments, key major decisions, very pivotal changes happening in her life, and there is a resistance to change. With this card pulled up in reverse, because it's reversed to me, it's in reverse. It shows that she's holding on to something, that she is worried like there's some kind of stagnation and major personal transformation going on. So maybe, listen, I wonder, I'm just wondering, it's right under this Ace of Cups, the new love. And we just had in the near future a lot of worry about financial loss. I wonder if she's planning to have a child because it's right under this newness. Or, maybe there's a new love in her life and there's the personal transformation has to do with finding a new love, whether it's finding a new man or birthing a child. There's something major right underneath this card that will change her life. And this is representing her. She is resisting that change. She's fearing it. She's holding on. And that she will be going, she is going through a major personal transformation right now. Okay. And, and remember, her subconscious thoughts have a lot to do with truth being really, really important to her in that position. And then so we have the seven of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles represent, again, I've talked about Pentacles are not just money, but they are your health, your anything earthly resources, personal power to an extent, right? And sevens represent an assessment, a spiritual assessment, taking stock of something. What do you want for your future? This card in the upright position is all about planting seeds for the future. And then, when it's reversed, it's dealing with a lack of planning, a lack of finding your direction, um, like a failed success. I just wonder if maybe she tried to have a baby and had a miscarriage because it has to do with planning something and it's failing. Um, and the hopes and fears are just kind of feeling left out in the cold. And again, this is body and money, kind of feeling like a major loss, like you went through a change. Fives are changes, hopes and fears. This is definitely a fear. It's not a hope. This is not a hopeful card at all. You see these people feel like, this is the card of loss. And it can mean financial loss, a change in residence, and it has a lot of difficulty associated with this card. Sorry, my cards keep falling. This one keeps falling, the one where she stresses over everything. So this one represents really feeling left out in the cold, like some kind of, like there's a community in here in the church, and all the hopefulness and all the light is in the inside of the church, all that faith, all that light. And then you're feeling like it's not working for me. I'm separate from that. Why am I separate from that? So there's something going on in causing her some anxiety that's related to that. And then in the future, after this, under this card showing, financial loss, it could also be loss, but it's like a dynastic thing. It's like something that's like a major dynasty built up over generations, or an industry that she's built up over generations going through loss. And this is the Tower card showing great change, suddenly having a lot of issues, and the crown being toppled. It's something is based on her current energy. Now, this is all based on her current energy, and the future is malleable. So it's she was having all those sleepless nights. We had that card. Where is it? The sleepless nights and the worry. And when you put worry into everything and you just keep worrying, you're attracting, Murphy's Law, like more things going wrong. So this is not always the worst card in the world. You experience it with great difficulty. It's a major arcana. And these are key, really difficult moments in your life with sudden, abrupt change. But any tarot reader will tell you that the Tower card doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. It's a change that's necessary for your highest spiritual good. It will disrupt everything and cause chaos in your life. Suddenly, very suddenly. So let's all send her some positive vibes, all right? Because there are ways to lessen it by getting very centered, taking time out for self-care, meditation, walk in nature, getting out. So I'm looking at the current energy is at the bottom of the deck. So she's feeling stabbed in the back and all the way down. There's something going on. These are words, these are thoughts, because they're swords. They're words words will damage you more in the end than an actual slicing of your flesh, because your flesh can heal, but those words cut deep. And so swords also represent that element. All right. And that there's something about, this, she's very self-reliant, she's feeling alone, but she's also feeling trapped in her own wealth that she's created, that she feels like like she's a bird in a gilded cage. That's showing how she's feeling right now. And that I want to give some positive information right now, because this is a hard reading. This is a hard reading for such a lovely woman. Okay, so I just want to give all her fans a beautiful affirmation on her behalf. Okay, this is circles of healing. Oh, sorry, right there. Circles of healing. And just want to cleanse. Listen, please, I'm not a news person. I gotta, and please let me know if any of this sounds like it might be going on. I do like doing these readings because it is an experiment for me to see if I can read people who haven't asked me to read for them, to tap into energy. We're all connected. We are all one. We are all one. I always get this feeling where to cut the cards. So I just saw something like right there. That's her card under here. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. This card makes so much sense already. We're dealing with root chakra issues. This is like things that are feeling like a threat to your safety and your stability, right? At the very base chakra, okay? All right. It says, I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, and loving reality with the universe as my ally. This is a beautiful card. It says, I'm trying to read it backwards. I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, and loving reality with the universe as my ally. I'll say it one more time with the power of three. I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, and loving reality with the universe as my ally. So that's my message for Taylor. For the fans who love her and want to help ground her through her tower moment and some of the changes that she's going through, send her um, send her some positivity and light to her to help lift her from those deep root chakra issues. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you want me to do more videos like this, I kind of just go with the videos that get the most likes and shares and subscriptions and comments. And that's why I'm doing some of these videos I didn't expect to do. I had other things planned to talk about my psychic visions, as well as do some collective readings for everyone. But if you like this video and you want more celebrity, or if you want more Taylor Swift, I do need the feedback to continue doing it. Otherwise, I can put my energies elsewhere where people want them, and where they best serve the community. Everyone, I hope you learn that we all go through a lot of changes in life, ups and downs. Not all that glitters is gold. People all have their own weight that they, have to. Everyone has their own things they're struggling with. Everyone. I've taught so many women over the years, and people's life, the people that look the most smiling on the outside, they're not complaining. They're the ones that are often dealing with a lot on the inner, and yet they have that beauty and resilience to project happiness, for others. And she, of course, doesn't want to bring her fans down. She's there to uplift people. So I've got an appointment in 1 minute, less than a minute. So I've got to sign off. Thank you. Love to hear from you. Let's see. I have to figure out how to stop recording. Bye.